All right, guys, welcome back to Emily Saves America. On today's show, wokeness becoming a religion. Very culty. Liberal cities being overwhelmed, Europe's constant struggle with immigration policy, the difference between Jill Biden and Melania Trump's Christmas decor, and Poland being Muslim-free. See, guys, we're staying consistent. I'm not bought by anyone. We have Piers Morgan is gay for Tucker Carlson. Wait, this is one of the best clips ever.
If you're gay, you're gay.
You are gay.
Do you not believe that?
Well, it's demonstrably not true because science tells us it's
Do you
not
think people
true.
are making it up?
I don't think they're making it up at all.
So what's your point?
I think that you can be moved in that direction through propaganda and pornography.
Oh, come off it, Tucker.
Then how do you explain?
Is there anything that would make
Hold
you...
on.
Could I make you gay?
How hard do you want to try?
I can tell you.
That's the spirit, Piers. There's
Could
a
I-
even an open-minded man like
Could
you.
I-
You kind of hate the gays.
Could I make you
I made
gay?
a little gay joke, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to be
No,
gay.
I-
Oh, no.
Dude, Tucker is so funny. The thing is, like, yeah, I don't think anyone's, like, really, like, born gay, but I think they figure it out very fast. Like, I've known a lot of gay men where I'm just like, there's just no way you ever even, like, looked at a woman and thought anything. And then on top of that, like, Tucker makes a lot of points. Like, we see the rise in people being gay, people being trans. Like, of course, you are also a product of your environment. That's why I do find it a little fishy when gay couples get married and have kids and the kids are gay. And it's like, you guys, like, do I think that that's natural? Not really. The pressure from society to be gay and to make everything gay is, like, clearly that's why rates of it are, like, rising. Like, you can't even argue that because it's, like, literally data at this point. So yeah, he makes a lot of points, whether people like it or not. Wokeness is becoming a religion. Woke, aka everyone repeating the same slogans and punishing anyone who steps out of line. We have a video of a woke woman who annoys all of her friends.
You have to be okay with the fact that if you're inviting me out at this point, you will always be inviting the woke friend. If it's a Tuesday night and we're getting drinks, somebody else's Tuesday night is their home getting bombed or somebody having to teach their son about racism because an incident happened. That's somebody else's casual Tuesday. You're always inviting the woke friend with me. The drinks are not going to masquerade what's going on.
Okay, so pretty much you're the person that no one should ever invite out for any reason because you will just ruin the vibe and just kill. It's like, you know what? What's the really old Dave Chappelle clip where he was supposed to go speak, where was the water poison? Flint, Michigan. And instead he was like, he got invited to, like, some red carpet premiere. So he dipped and went to the premiere and they were like, well, aren't you And he was like, what the fuck am I going to do about that water? He's like, what? He was like, I know people are starving, but he was like, if I get offered some food, I'm still going to eat. And I'm like, yeah, that's how, like, what am I supposed to do about the kids being bombed? And also at the same time, this is what I don't understand about these people. If someone tried to pull that around me, I'd be like, oh, and what exactly are you doing? Why are you out having drinks right now when children are being bombed? I would flip it on them and make them seem like, because that's the thing. At least I'll openly be like, there's nothing I can do, or I don't really care, because I'm smart enough to know there's nothing I can do. I use my platform to do everything I possibly can. But it's like the I'm a better person than you while simultaneously doing jack shit about it. Those are the people I don't like. I mean, talk about she walks into the room and everyone's just, you know what I mean? Like, why would you ever want to be that person? Babe, you're not making a difference. Who knows if I even am? Just enjoy your life. I mean, if you're already this bitter and annoying, you have no shot, and no man's going to tolerate that on top of everything else. We have an Asian woman with septum piercing promotes hostility towards white people.
Okay guys, we're getting to the point where my H Mart Gate video is getting pushed out to, like, the anxious white savior white people. Now I'm getting comments of white people being like, oh my god, is this true? This is making me really anxious to go to the grocery store now. Like, guys, no offense, did y'all not know that people of color were side-eyeing you? Like, just in general? Like, we side-eye y'all all the time. It's not just at the grocery stores. Like, I'm sorry, but some of y'all are annoying. Like, I'm sorry that I had to take this for y'all to realize, but it's not just at the grocery store where y'all piss us off. Also, like, every single Asian person that has engaged in this discourse, not a single one of them has told any white person or white people to stop shopping at our grocery stores. Like, no one has said that. Like, if you go to the Asian grocery stores and you just get your groceries and get the out, great. That's what we're asking you to do.
The grocery store is now political.
I'm not gonna pat you on the back for it. And we're also not gonna beg for your business. If you can't deal with the side eye for 2 seconds at the grocery store, like genuinely grow a backbone. Because I side eye people if you're in my way. It doesn't matter if you're white. Like shit, even the Asian grandmas be side eyeing me sometimes in the grocery store. Like get over yourself.
Is there anything they don't complain about? I mean, truly. Now, okay, so I don't know, are the Asians? I'm like, are you guys calling for segregation too now? I'm like, you guys complain about literally everything. Oh, we don't want white people in our grocery stores. We're side-eyeing them. Oh my God, you're appropriating our culture, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, so then go live somewhere with Asians. So get the fuck out of our country if you don't like it then. Yeah, it's your supermarket in our country, in our cities, in our states. How about that? It's just so like, it's just like, how can I be annoying and be a victim today? Why don't they're like, we don't want to live around. Okay, so go live in a shitty neighborhood. I don't really know what to tell you. It's like, when are white people going to like travel places or go to like, I'm not going to Little Tokyo in downtown and be like, why is there so many Asians here, and giving them dirty looks? Like it's just like, you guys they hate us because they ain't us. Am I right, guys? A woman says that cheating is okay.
So apparently not cheating on your partner in a relationship is now considered bad and unhealthy.
Being sexually monogamous is a really quite bad idea. It is a form of control. 0.002% of the animals on this planet are monogamous. You are limiting yourself to a very narrow gene pool.
Just when I thought I've seen every single idiotic take on social media, someone always sends me some bullcrap like this. You want to destroy yourself?
Yeah, I don't care what he has to say, no offense. We'll go back to the woman. So first of all, she's like, it's actually not a bad thing. Correction. I think we actually need to go back a little bit to when cheating is not a mistake because it takes too long of time, right? It's a very lengthy thing to do. We need to go back to when cheating was something that kind of defined your character and who you are and actually said a lot about you. Someone very close to me a while ago pointed out something very good. You know, because I was a little shithead my whole life and I did lots of bad things. And they were like, the problem is when you do one bad thing, you tend to do a lot of bad things. You're someone that cheats, you probably don't have a lot of good morals or integrity, and then you tend to lie. If you're someone that cheats and lies, you probably tend to steal. And all those things go together, which is why one of those things is a gateway to the other things, and it should be all unacceptable. But also her comparing us to animals, babe, that's what separates us from animals, is that we don't do things. That's the reason we're not literally well, a lot of people are in the UK. That's the reason we're not eating each other. Well, maybe in Haiti or something like whatever. Here in America, that's why we're trying not to rape and eat each other and do all those things, because we have brains and we use them. Comparing us to animals is not a good way to win an argument. And we need to go back to when people do these things and they talk about them on social media. I see girls talking about just being cheating whores all the time. You need to step back and go, no, that's not a mistake, and it's not something to be glazed over, and it's a big part of character. We need to start shaming people about having bad character and being bad people, because that is a bad thing because it hurts people. So it's not something that should ever be promoted. And comparing us to animals doesn't work anymore. It's just not relevant because we're supposed to be better than an animal, or else everything in the United States would look like Portland, Oregon, okay? So we need to have higher standards for people and actually shame bad behavior. And it's like this thing about women. I mean, oh my God, who's that? Like, is he an Indian comedian right now whose woman is just going out on podcasts and just completely embarrassing him and just cucking this guy? Oh my God, how he hasn't hit her blows my mind. What, she pretends to, what, is it Akash? Akash Singh? Is that his name? And yeah, he has some girlfriend who's just like, she's just like blatantly admitting she's a whore and pretended to be some like sweet virgin to marry this man, taking all of his money and now going on podcasts about how much she'd love to his friends and how big their dicks are. And I was like, whoa, dude. Why are you not leaving this woman immediately? And also, please take the microphone away. I have been that's not even my circle of content I take in, but it's been popping up on my feed because I'm like, the secondhand embarrassment I feel for this guy is the craziest thing. Like, what a horrific woman. Like, please, dude, have some respect, because that's crazy. If that's making it onto my algorithm, that's how you know it's very, very bad. But yeah, no, once again, that's the thing. It's women saying that this behavior is okay. And I'm like, okay, then just be okay with like men not wanting to be with you. If that's something. And also this whole thing of like, oh, it's okay because it's about having control. It is the opposite of that. Having control and not being an animal is when you don't cheat. That's having control, okay? That's what separates us from animals. That's what makes us better people. So everything that woman said is blatantly wrong. I don't know who that content's for. It's for Akasha Singh's girlfriend to feel better about herself. So we have a video. It's called Outfit of the Day. Slay.
I was yesterday, and I wanted to do a post outfit of the day. No woman should have to experience that. This is my outfit. So green cute baby tee, pink mini, and then my shoes.
No, literally, here's the thing about the black guy is he knows he can't say anything on TikTok because you will literally get taken down. But I'm like, that is the only time it's been funny to start a video with I got yesterday. And it's like actually hilarious. It's like, also, so I was reading the comments on that and I'm like, this is why we don't like these people as a woman. Because I'm like, okay, so first of all, you are clearly a man pretending to be a woman. And no woman in the world would ever do something like this. Only a mentally ill man. God, the body's horrific. Why not get into shape? Like, women work out. We care about what we look like. Why don't you? If you're pretending to be us. But it's like, once again, they're cosplaying us. They're making a mockery of us. And they're even joking about the worst thing besides death that could happen to a woman. They're even joking about that and literally cosplaying because it's all a joke to them because they're mentally ill, obviously. But I'm like, once again, it's just like every woman in the comment section is like, hey, so no woman would ever think this is funny or be sexually assaulted and raped and then go on TikTok and make a video of their outfit the next day. So you're clearly clinically insane. So we have a photo, a bar bans solo drinkers from entering, and the bar is called Alibi. I mean, look, that kind of used to be normal for you to get off work. I mean, I've worked in restaurants. And if you don't go eat after, you go to the bar and get a drink. And also, sometimes you sit there for an hour until the rest of your coworkers get off work and join you. Or sometimes you just want to go have a drink. I don't drink anymore. I haven't for a long time. But I'm like, that's a normal thing to do, is to go to the bar and grab a drink. I used to go to the bar and grab a drink before I went out somewhere or I was waiting for my girlfriend to get ready or whatever. So I think that's very weird to do that. I mean, that's got to kill business. And yeah, isn't that how you like kind of meet people? Isn't that that's just a normal thing to do? It's funny that's called, oh no, it's not Alibi. Is it? Yeah. It's not Alibi. It's Alibi. Well, that's a weird name. But I think that's kind of crazy. That's also gonna kill business. So I'm like, if you want to do that, go ahead. That's single shaming, you guys. That's messed up. We have Amazon clears out 100,000 trees to make way for the climate summit. I mean, shouldn't you be planting 100,000 trees for a climate summit? These people are flying in on private jets all around the world and tearing down 100,000 trees to let you know that you're, the very minimal shit you take out of the environment is ruining it. So now, they're going to make sure they take away all of your rights to limit your carbon footprint. There it is. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So there it is. They don't actually care. No one actually cares. That's why they fly private jets around the world there and cut down trees. I don't understand. You're building a highway for this. Why don't you go somewhere that has a fucking highway already built? None of these questions. No, just me with my simple brain. I'm the only one that thinks about these things. My favorite video is the one of the climate chick who got out of a limo, noticed they were filming, then they put her on a bike and she rode up to it. And I was like, God. I mean, it's unbelievable. We have liberal cities. They're being overwhelmed and their crime is rising.
Yes, those were asked. No, of the public. Residents have been here for 30 years, like my family. Yes.
Can she take my questions?
Yes. He answered all of these questions.
I mean, we're not going to be able to know to write those questions.
He signed up for
Can you take my questions?
and the mayor should stay and answer. Honey, regretfully, she's left, and these questions, no, she's still here. We can ask her to stay. She won't answer. Mayor Mass, we have some few questions. 75-year residence.
She's like, eat my ass. She like walks out.
Okay. No, it's not. When getting into this meeting, there was a chance to write down questions, which I answered. I asked every question that was asked. You asked questions from people.
Wow.
No, sir.
Oh, Susan Collins LA. I love Susan Collins. Hey, Susan. Yeah, are we shocked? You know, it's kind of crazy. I just always talk about how nuts it is to live in the real world and to not be a Democrat politician. And I'm like, dude, if I didn't fold a sweater properly at Urban Outfitters, I would be like taken aside and talked to and like threatened. But you can let an entire city burn to the ground and you can go speak and not even have to answer any questions. And somehow still remain in power. I just don't understand why she's still in power here. Are we not able to, is she a king? Are we not able to overthrow the king? She refuses to take any accountability. She won't answer questions. And half the time she's throwing major attitude and shade at the people who are throwing questions her way. That's why her and Gavin Newsom are trying to pass that shit that, you know, people like me and Spencer Pratt, if she doesn't like our content, she's just going to bill, you know, Meta $1 million so they take us down. So the video is the question we would have asked Karen Bass.
My family's the second largest lasting residential homeowner in Windsor Square, over 75 years.
Oh, wow.
Considering that so many of her homeless strategies costing billions have failed, her appointees, including her deputy mayor, have been dismissed or gone to jail, and we have a $1 billion budget deficit. There have been no measurable decrease in the homeless population at a cost of $1 billion a year. Our roads are broken. Our police and fire departments are deprived of needed money. Mayor Bass, why should LA re-elect you?
Woo! Good question.
Re-elect you? Why do you have a f***ing job? Wow. Was she there while they were answering that? Or this is so she left and then they just got to talk to themselves. That's so degrading. Yeah, I mean, look, that looks like a very hipster gentleman. These are not conservatives and Republicans in California coming together. These are people stating facts that want actual answers. And it's like, bro, in what world are we talking about re-election? The city burned down. I'm sorry, what could go worse in your time of power than the city burned down? We have an image. A man hands out machetes to the homeless in big cities across the country. Really doing God's work. So this is a photo. A wannabe influencer doles out massive machetes to homeless people in Austin and New Orleans. What the is going on? We have a video of it.
Hey, it's one of these.
Oh my God.
There you go. You're welcome. There you go. This is mine on stage.
Is that a bottle of vodka? Oh my God, is that bottles of vodka and machetes? Okay, I mean, can ICE do something? Can the police do something? I mean, I couldn't think of anything crazier than a handle of vodka and a machete to a homeless person, and apparently he's on his way to New York. How are you filming this? Why are you filming this? Can't people figure out like who you are? Is this not like a crime? Are you allowed to have machetes? Is that something you're allowed to just casually have? I don't know, you guys. Our country tolerates a lot. Going downhill rapidly fast. We have a Chicago man is finally arrested after attacking white women in the streets of Chicago. Oh, Jesus. Shoulder checked her. Damn. Well, usual suspects. Is this the same guy or is this a different one that was going around spitting in women's faces? Oh, different. Oh, different one, you guys. That's nice. They're so nice. This is there on TikTok yesterday. There was a black guy making TikToks. He was making fun of white people and white women were walking by, and he was grabbing their bag and going like this, and all the black people were like, oh my God, it's so funny, make them feel weird. And I was like, would you like me to respond with a compilation of all the videos of you guys, I don't know, sucker punching us, spitting on us, stabbing us, robbing us, taking our Rolexes, yanking chains off our necks? I'm like, kind of the one group that shouldn't really be talking or making fun of us. So the black guy that was spitting in people's faces is bloody in a street justice after being released. So I guess they held him down and beat the shit out of him, which I don't think they could have done more. They could have done more, you know what I mean? That's also like what we're supposed to do in society. You're supposed to, before people get taken to jail, you want them to just be alive so they can go to jail and get processed, but you're supposed to beat the shit out of them so they know that there's consequences, because there's not really going to be consequences for these losers in jail. So you got to serve the justice before they go into the justice system. You see? So this was very good. Shout out to everyone that, was a part of that. Congrats, you guys. We have Hassan, Piker, and Konstantin, Kisin discuss immigration and public attitudes in the UK.
I don't believe that anyone is coming into the United States of America or the UK, as a matter of fact, because they want to bring about a Salafist-style Islamic caliphate.
Okay.
I know you won't agree with me on this.
It's not about whether I agree. It's about whether the facts agree with you.
I don't think that's the case.
Hold on.
I think ultimately,
let me just give you some facts then. If we have a terrorist attack on a monthly basis by an Islamist, effectively, we just had 2 in the space of the last month as we're recording this. 33%, I think, of British Muslims want Sharia law in Britain. Like, according to polls, more than half want to ban.
I haven't seen these polls.
Well,
we know, dipshit.
More than half want to ban homosexuality. So when you say people aren't coming in to introduce an Islamist stuff, well, some of them want to if they're in a position to do so. We have 5 MPs who are effectively elected on a sectarian ticket, like as in we are Muslims, vote for us because you're a Muslim.
Who would you say those MPs are?
The 5 independent MPs. They're called the Gaza MPs or whatever way you want to call them. Right?
Are you talking about like Zara Sultana?
I don't know if she's one of them. I think one of them is called Adnan Hussein. There's 5 of them. We can look them up. We can put them in for people to see. Right. So I think it should be said that the overwhelming majority of British Muslims don't want Sharia law. But if 33% of them do, you can see why a lot of people who don't want Sharia law might be concerned about that. Right?
Sharia law.
Sure. I don't know what.
He's so fucking stupid. How do you stream for 10 hours a day and you're a fucking idiot? How do you not act like literally every single day on all the news channels I follow on TikTok, British guy terrorist, or, British person, a Muslim terrorist attack, Muslim gang rape, Muslim girls, yelling Al Akbar, literally, that is why. The thing is, that shit is not tolerated where they are, okay? Or they're in with the terrorists in a lot of these terrorist countries. And then they come here and of course they implement it. And I'm like, bro, we have them on video bragging about it. Okay? They're running into synagogues and blowing themselves up. This is widely known. There is no way you can defend any of this because they admit it. It's on video. There's even the terminology of whatever it's called, that they can lie, cheat, and deceive and all these things. And it's here. The second, Zoran gets in power, who is he electing? Who is he putting in charge? A lot of people that are also Muslim. Muslims vote for him. They know that. Look at Dearborn, Michigan. It's not Jews voting for them. It's not Americans voting for them. And it's to sit here and who's paying you? They're talking about who's paying me, who's paying you. Because to sit there and act like that's not happening, it's so clearly, have you ever been to the UK? Do you follow any news? Do you know what's going on there? And not only is it happening in the UK, it's also starting to happen here. And it is widely known. Geez, you can watch documentaries on Netflix. That, of course, what happens is a lot of these people are born in the UK, and then they're radicalized, with a lot of Muslims that are, yes, UK citizens, and then they go to places and they literally train for ISIS, come back and do terrorist attacks. That's what happened with all the bombings on all the trains in whatever year that was, not too long ago. And it's that's just widely known, and if you're denying that, you are just either the dumbest person to exist, or you're clearly being paid to spread these blatant lies, which I'm sure he is. We have an Asian man gets his chain snatched on the way to visit London. Yeah.
Been in London for 5 hours and I just got my chain snatched and I got decked in the face. London, is this normal?
Yes, it is.
Experience I've been I've been told about. I literally got off the metro, had Nando's, and now we're in Soho, and I just got my shit snatched. Anyone sees a guy in a fake Gucci hat asking for directions to Oxford, do not give him directions to Oxford. But did we back down?
That's what happens when you're nice. Yeah, I mean, welcome to London. Yeah, snatching a chain is kind of crazy because you yank it off someone's neck, which is so personal. Well, that's what you get for, being nice to the guy that probably looked the way we all think he looked. Hate to say it. It's funny because I wanted to go. I was asking everyone on our trip. I was like, have you guys been to London or Paris recently? Because I used to go there for work and I've gone for vacation. And back then it was very nice. Besides Paris, you always had to be worried about getting robbed. That's like you wear your purse on your chest, and around the Eiffel Tower, everyone was getting, and the gypsies, which one actually tried to rob me at the airport until I caught that bitch's hand midair, and I was like, I'm American, I'll you up. And she learned quickly. And, now it's like, I don't even know if I could visit because of the free speech issues and then also the crime. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to go there and dress like ghetto and not be able to dress up or wear jewelry or walk around safely? So I don't even know. I do want to visit Disneyland Paris. So I don't know. If you guys live there, give me an honest review of what it's like. I mean, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not going to go around wearing diamonds and Rolexes. But I mean, that kid's dressed pretty casual. And to even spot a chain is kind of personal. We have 1.27 million Canadians left emergency rooms without receiving treatment in 2023 to 2024, guys. Because I am constantly told that, America's a dictatorship. We're moving to Canada. Canada has it together. Canada has universal healthcare and all that shit. Okay, so those things are great. You get taxed. You think the taxes here are bad. Wait till you go there. And they don't work. That's the problem. If you actually talk to people that leave Canada, they will explain to you why it's so bad. And even for women, you have a UTI or anything like that. Oh, I hope you can wait 6 months with it. If you're on the list because you need something that's life-saving, you're going to die. And also, it's like everywhere else in the world, babe. The people who are rich are going to get that healthcare first. And if there's any room left for you, maybe you'll get it. Okay? We have a video on why Canada's economy is struggling.
Canada can't figure out how to get a house under $1 million. They don't know what they're doing.
They're doing better than us in the economics department right now.
That's legitimately not true. They haven't had a growth in productivity in 4 years. That is unheard of in Western civilization. That is beyond factually incorrect. Economically, the median housing price in Canada is 4 times ours.
Their GDP has a growth for the last quarter. Our growth is going to be a reduction.
Well, let's see. We haven't had those numbers. The Canadian productivity growth is an absolute disaster, which means wages do not increase. They have a population of 40 million, but they had, wasn't it immigration of 400,000 or something? An absolutely crazy percentage. They can't house those people, and it pushes everyone's cost of living substantially higher, even though economically.
If they have an immigration of 400,000, then they've got to have spaces for them to go.
Oh, guys, so that's how that works.
We're going to Germany. Doesn't matter.
You think our housing's bad here? Buddy, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm okay with the GDP on a quarterly basis that does this. I'm just glad ours has actually grown over the last decade.
Okay, so I don't know. I just discovered this guy and I followed him on everything. He's clearly very independent. I think he's kind of, I'm Republican. He seems more like he's literally just going where the facts go. Doesn't really seem like he's on a team, but it's funny. Now everyone's trying to accuse him of being far right and cancel him because he's interviewing liberals. And he's just what you're saying is factually incorrect. And it's very stupid. He was the one that interviewed the illegal immigrants that somehow have houses and mortgages and all this stuff. And he's just saying that they're wrong because they are factually wrong. And I like how as soon as he debunks Canada, they're whatever, we're going to Germany. And I'm like, okay, please go. If you don't like America, please leave. Yeah, Canada sucks, you guys. I don't know this whole thing of we're all leaving to Canada. Canada's so much better. He pretty much just debunked everything. So how do you guys still feel about Canada? You guys are all for universal everything, socialist everything until you have to go live under it. You think it's tough here? You can get affordable insurance here and go get very good treatment and go to nice hospitals. It's just not like that there. I hate to tell you. And if, God forbid, you're in a car accident or something very serious happens, that's not the place I would want to be. We have a Chuck Schumer in 1996.
Everywhere people go, they're asked for a Social Security card. In fact, one way to prove you're a bona fide person who can have a job is to ask for a driver's license and a Social Security card. This is an anti-fraud amendment. Over where we go, people say, well, why can't you stop illegal immigrants or others from coming here? And the number one answer we give our constituents is when they come here, they can get jobs, get benefits against the law because of...
Everyone used to have so much common sense.
And here, the gentleman from Florida has put together the most effective anti-fraud measure we can find without it changing the actions of the government one bit. And we find all this opposition. Ladies and gentlemen of this chamber, what I worry about is that this bill, which started out with good intentions, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, is going to end up being the same kind of thing that the public gets angry with us on. We say we're doing something, and we do nothing. Because every
welcome to a Democrat and Republican Party
proposal to get something done, people say, well, what about this hypothetical, that hypothetical, etc. I urge support of this amendment. If you believe...
Funny, 1996, okay, I was 3 years old, and this is the exact same issue we have right now today. Why do people come to America? Question, why isn't everyone just fleeing to Muslim countries and every other country? Do you think that they're getting there and they're allowed to be there illegally and they're getting healthcare and debit cards and every other government assistance? No. People, that's the thing, this whole thing of like people want a better life so they come here, I actually think it's quite the opposite. I think the people who want a better life and want to come here get over because they're stuck in their home countries and they're paying tens of thousands of dollars and waiting years to come here. Meanwhile, all the illegals that come here are strictly here to steal from us, to steal from the American people. That's why I don't understand as an American how you could possibly like these people, feel bad for them, or say that you're fine with illegal immigrants when they are literally here to steal from you. That is why everything's expensive. Do you realize if we got all the illegals out, how much cheaper everything would be? How much more housing there would be? The healthcare system wouldn't be stretched and drained. The hospitals wouldn't be overwhelmed. Sorry, if you really are a smart person that contributes, you would go through the system. But time after time, we have videos of, oh, I've been here 12 years, I'm getting deported. So 12 years, you've enjoyed all the benefits and you never thought once to be legal. You should be arrested, deported, and you should never be allowed to come in. We have options to self-deport. There's an app for it. We are so generous with the way we treat criminals, which is what they are. They're criminals. It is unbelievable. And even in 1996, they were like, yeah, they're coming here to defraud us. They're coming here. I mean, what are we seeing with all the Somalians right now? Oh, they're literally only coming here to commit fraud. That's it. They don't contribute. Apparently the only ones that contribute are Japanese people. And I'm sure that they're coming here, legally. I'm sure most of them are. I don't know. Maybe there's some illegals as well. I'm sure there's tons of from all different backgrounds, but that's just it. And you just, as a Democrat, you cannot argue that anymore, and it cannot be tolerated. We need to shut down all immigration, period. I'm sorry. Sorry, like the shitty ones got to ruin it for everyone else. You know what I mean? We have the difference between Jill Biden and Melania Trump's Christmas decorations. Melania's a queen. Dr. Jill Biden. Looks like Wicked. It's like black girl, gay guy. It's like Wicked mixed with like Candyland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's nice. Very inclusive Christmas. Thank you. What's Melania's? Oh, better start. Period. Oh, beautiful. Classy, elegant, beautiful. Gorgeous. Wow. Oh my God, that looks so good. The red, white, and blue theme, I like that. Oh my God, that's really funny. I like that. Looks gorgeous. Oh yeah, 250th anniversary of America, right? Yeah. You know what I like? I like that she went classy, gorgeous. She went on theme. I like that she didn't go. God, I mean, the one before looks like it's hosted by Jeffrey Epstein. Like literally, it looks like it's for like pedophiles to come, and they're like hosting something for children. And then you have hers. I was gonna say, we decorated. I think we did a very cute tree because Home Depot illegals just can't do anything. We ordered an 8-foot tall tree and we got a 5-foot tall one somehow. So we're gonna have to go literally buy a second tree and redecorate it all over again because apparently no one knows how to measure there. And how could we run the country without these people? And so I was saying I like you either go super old school Christmas with all the colors, red, green, gold, and all that, or you go very classic, you pick a theme. I picked a very neutral theme this year, and I posted on my Instagram. We'll post more, because apparently we need a second tree now. And I like that. Very classy. The first one is so, of course, they had to have like the blackest of the black woman doing the performance as it's like Candyland, and then there was like the weird gay guy, and then like a furry. The third one was like a woman with a cat hat on that was like a legitimate, yeah. I want to watch just a little bit. Yeah. They made this one too inclusive where it pisses me off. I don't like the vibes. I do like the deer. That's sick. Like, I'll give credit where it's due. Like, the deer looks sick. But the thing is, it's like, if it's the White House, like, Melania's vibes are, like, iconic and incredible. And, like, we don't need some, like, dumb bullshit tap dancing either. Like, we don't really need that. It's just like, look, here's what it is. It's beautiful. Yeah, on the far right, the mouse-looking thing looks like a furry, and I'm like, if you're gonna dress someone up with a flower on their head, make it a woman. And then the woman is dressed in a nutcracker thing, which is supposed to be for a man. So why are we swapping all of the gender things? See, they went very colorful, and I think it looks very tacky. You know what I mean? Melania's giving more like, I mean, just upscale, more like Restoration Hardware vibes. This is giving Target vibes. Okay, I think that's how I would compare them. I expected more from Dr. Jill Biden. Oh wait, this is okay. Is that a f***ing joke? What is that? Like that? See, like that's weird. That administration sucked balls so bad. Like seriously, I don't even know how to say it. Like, this is unacceptable. Well, luckily, we're still talking about Jill Biden. She was spotted at a lingerie store during Black Friday, getting those deals.
You're not ready for what Jill Biden bought on Black Friday. On Black Friday, former First Lady Jill Biden was spotted in Nantucket leaving Ladybird lingerie.
Ew.
She claims to specialize in garments both pleasing to the eyes as well as the body, wearing. Finally answering the question nobody asked. What do you buy when your husband can't remember where he left his pants?
Oh my God.
Proof that even after leaving the White House, the Bidens still know how to make America uncomfortable.
Oh my God, I thought that was like CNN for a second. I was like, damn, they kind of went off for a minute. Well, first of all, gross. Second of all, it's obviously not for Joe Biden. It's probably for, the 30-year-old she found to bang. Because it's definitely not him. I wish him all the best of health. I wish him the best life after destroying the United States for his entire career. But that's disgusting. And she should cover herself because she is a disgusting fake doctor. Britain and the rest of the European Union is on fire, except for Poland. What's going on in Poland? Looks very lovely. I guess I'm going to Poland, you guys.
It's like a carnival.
Actually, we talked about going on some sort of like influencer trip there, and I was like, you know what? Like I said, I'll go anywhere. I'll literally, if Like, you could sell me on anywhere. I want to go to China, Japan. I'll go anywhere but India. That's pretty, a lot of African countries I don't want to go to either, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm really picky. I get stomach flus I'm still recovering from food poisoning right now. That's why I feel like shit. But Polish streets are not overrun by Muslims. They're not really overran by anything. It looks like there's white people, which is why it looks, you know what it is? It's not even like white people. It's like if I go to Poland, I want to see Polish people. It's the same way, like everything's supposed to be different, but it's supposed to be that way. You go to Africa, you want to see Afrikaans, okay? You go to Poland, you want to see Polish people, Germany, German people, Japan, Japanese people, America. We're supposed to be a melting pot, but there should be some fucking white people in it. I think that's okay to say. But it's like, it's supposed to be that way. You want to see people that are different and cultures that are different. Like, I'm not going to Poland to like experience Sharia law. That's just not how it's supposed to be. The Polish president signed 0% income tax law in Poland for families with 2 or more children, which I think is fantastic. That's the thing. They don't want all the Muslims coming in and, bringing their culture and having 45 children on fucking welfare to drain it so everyone lives like shit there. But that's a fantastic thing to do. So in Poland, couples married for more than 50 years get awarded a Medal of Honor. Hell yeah, that is fantastic. I love that. Especially like here where, we're encouraging cheating and just being divorced 5 times in your lifetime. That's fantastic. I think that's so cute. I think it's a way to like honor, like something that's supposed to be like a ceremony and have like meaning to it. And I like that they're honoring having children. Like they want Polish people to reproduce. They don't want just other people coming in. And someone was like, and they receive a giant cauliflower. Wait, do they actually, or is that just for the photo? That's so random. That's very cute though. Oh my God, is that actually them in 1975? No. Why does that photo look so modern? You know what I mean? The guy looks like the way a guy would look in 1975, but she looks like a girl on TikTok back then today. There's something very weird about that. It doesn't matter, obviously. We're getting the point across, but very cute. Like he looks like I could pick him out of like Dunkirk or something, but she looks like a very modern today woman, which is very weird. I think that's beautiful. I think that's great. And once again, this is now on the list of places I would like to go visit. Oh, you gonna show for Poland, Emily? It's Poland's government paying you? Yeah, I can't wait. And then we have a video, what pregnancy is like in your late 20s.
I'm pregnant. Oh my God, you're pregnant. Oh my God, babe, why didn't you take birth control? Okay, you know what? It's fine. We're going to go to the abortion clinic. We're going to do this together. I'll hold your hand all the way. Okay. I'm going to keep the baby. I'm nearly 30. We're nearly 30. I mean, congrats, babe. That's amazing.
I saw that and I was like, what a disgusting video that your first reaction to someone saying they're pregnant, and this is modern day women, is so excited to figure out how to kill it. What if I brought home a puppy to a group of my girlfriends and everyone started screaming and was like, oh my God, what's the fastest way we can kill it? Emily, are you ready for a puppy? How should we behead it immediately? Like, what do we do? Yeah, babe, it's not being in your late 20s or early 30s. Babe, abortion's disgusting at any age. Killing a baby is a shameful thing that should be extremely private, and it actually just shouldn't happen because you should have full control over that situation. But I just like watch this and I'm like, oh God, ew. Very few of my friends are, first of all, can even find boyfriends, nevertheless husbands. But very few of them have kids. But the only girlfriend I really like grew up with, when she told me she was pregnant, my first reaction is to cry. I felt nothing but joy and happiness, and my only reaction was to cry. And even I remember she told me, she was like, "You were like the only person who was like actually like had that reaction." I go, "But that's the only correct action." Like, look, if you're gonna tell me you're pregnant, I'm not psycho, so my first instinct is like, hey, how should we kill it? Like, if you're pregnant and having an abortion, don't tell me, because I don't think that's good and I think that's kind of crazy. You got to go to a liberal friend to have that reaction. But I'm like, this was on TikTok and I'm like, this is so gross. It doesn't matter in your late 20s. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's sad. It's always wrong. It's always wrong and it's always sad. And if you do it, it should be extremely private between you and a doctor, and you should never let anyone know, because that is something that it is fair to be judged on. Bro, if we're judging people based on what they're wearing on the red carpet for award shows, maybe we could normalize also judging people for killing innocent babies. Does that seem fair? We're judging people on their taste in food online. Oh, you reviewed that waffle incorrectly. That waffle's actually the best waffle in LA. Maybe we should be like, you shouldn't kill babies. You shouldn't do the one thing you do in order to conceive a child and then decide that you're so selfish you're just going to kill it and think that there's no spiritual consequences to that. Call me old-fashioned. Sorry, I wish we could end on a lighter note, but congrats to all the moms out there. Tons of props. Love you guys. You're all fantastic. And let's make more white babies. Just kidding. I will have mixed ones, so I'm here to only let you guys down continuously. Love you guys. We will see you very soon.